So
you know what I mean? So
did they prove that he was full of shit?
yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did they? See, I didn't know that.
She's not even his superior. Like she did like
and
none
the
of
shit
this.
that
So
he
like
said that she said was like
it's all
racist, all
right,
kinds
right.
of crazy shit. Yeah.
And apparently like she did not have the power to like give him any promotions or like affect his job or whatever.
Oh, good
like
for her.
it's just wild. Gambling made me think of it like, but what a gamble on his part to think that like.
Well, especially what a dumb.
Right.
I mean, we didn't care when we thought she did it. Oh no! She made you eat her. Oh my god! You poor boy.
Indianapolis! Shawn, Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. I am checked out. I'm ready to go to the beach.
Nice. Hey, you leave this weekend?
Yep. Yeah. Well, this will be. Well, I'm at the beach right now.
Nice.
If you're listening to this, I'm in Ocean. Actually, no. If you're listening to this, I'm driving home from the beach.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had a great time. Hopefully,
Nice.
hopefully it didn't rain.
So you're going about a whole week?
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm leaving. Yeah, we're leaving Friday, and then we're coming back Thursday.
Nice.
So about 6 days or whatever. What's math? How many days are in a week? How does that work? That's how checked out I am. I don't even know what. Never mind. I can never do math. That's not a good metric for being checked out. I live checked out if that's the case. I use a calculator for tips, so that's where I'm at on my math skills. But no,
really, you don't just move the decimal over and then double it, or
you know what the problem is? Self-confidence. I have no confidence in my. I'm like, I don't. I don't want to be a dick. You know, I don't want to like not tip correctly because I'm retarded. So I have to just use the calculator. One day I'm gonna sit down. One day I'm gonna like get one of those like child math games on my phone or something, and then in my downtime,
number munchers.
Yeah, that sounds dirty. No, one of these days I'm gonna like start. I gotta find a fun one or something. There's probably several. There's probably so many math games I could be playing and improving my skills. If only like Skyrim let me fucking you kill a drag. To kill this dragon, you have to solve for X.
She's like, all right, just eat me.
Yeah, it's like fuck this game. I'm gonna play Madden now. Get dumber. Yeah, but now I'm pretty much all. Lori's actually in Pittsburgh right now because her daughter just had a baby, and so like boys' week, me and the boy,
Nice.
me and Ollie. But yeah, so I think she's mostly packed, and she might have like a little bit of stuff. She went out Sunday, so she's gonna come back Thursday, and then we're leaving Friday. So she pretty much is just like traveling all week. Luckily, I'll drive to the beach and stuff, so she doesn't have to do anything after that. So, but yeah,
Word.
yeah, it should be good. I'm pretty much packed. Besides, like,
So you're an early packer.
yeah, I have to. I mean, because I'll forget stuff. You know what I mean? I made a list like last week, slowly, just as I thought of stuff. And actually, the one night I like made a couple notes, and then I'm fucking laying in bed, like, all right, don't forget that. And I fucking reached over, got my phone, typed in the thing, put it back. Fuck, I don't want to forget that. And then I basically like stayed up an extra half hour just thinking about stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
Nice.
Now,
This is a struggle with us. Kate likes to wait till last minute, and it makes me mental. She'll probably hate that I'm saying this, but
I mean, it's not that bad. Do you have anything else you want to say that she might hate what you're about to say?
No, just
so
that.
far so good.
No, just that. But yeah, I try to like. I want to leave early. I want to like this, and it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like any struggles? It's kind of annoying how like good you guys are.
You should be annoyed. Yeah. No, that's like I thought about trying to work this into my bit about one day I'll be a good enough comic to actually get across any real ideas that I have. But I do want to like it's ridiculously not weird, like our relationship.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's never been, it's hard to like articulate that and make it funny because I'm not trying to go up and just like talk about
how perfect my relationship
exactly.
is.
It's not exactly what you want to hear.
Right.
Like half of my cougar jokes are basically roast jokes. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
like just obvious jokes that aren't based in any type of reality. But yeah, I do want to like write that about like, yeah, it's like not weird at all. The age difference has never been weird. It's never even been like a thing.
But even living together, I mean, living with anybody, living with roommates, living with family, like things come up, like, but just like not even little things like that. Like I do this. I'm not trying to start shit in your relationship.
So funny, yeah. You know, actually,
it's a little too perfect. I'm going to need you guys to struggle at least a little bit.
No, not really. Right. Yeah, it's that's why, because it's not likable. No one wants to hear that. That's not funny. It is not funny to talk about a good relationship. It's never.
Finally, I found something unlikable about you, and it's how perfect it is. It's so positive.
No, I think it's, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No, yeah, it's really like, is there some stuff, but it's not even like.
Not worth mentioning.
It's also stuff that like we both do.
Okay.
So it's like, what am I gonna, like, she has a hard time throwing stuff away. Guess who else has a hard time throwing stuff away? This enough. Motherfucker. Like,
that's why it's so good. You guys do the same things. Like it's like, whatever would annoy one of you, the other one does it. So
exactly. Yeah. You know, one thing, our fridges and freezers are full. Mm-hmm. Too much stuff in the freezers. That's like one thing that does bother me.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Same.
Yeah. 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 But yeah, so we're pretty much ready. Yeah, we're going to leave. I'm planning on leaving pretty early on Thursday. Or what? No, not Thursday, Friday. I have to work Thursday. Yeah. My supervisor's like, excuse me?
You just pack yourself in the LLV and take that down. like it would make it, right?
That's funny. I thank you for saying that. Because I was off. What was I off for? Oh, I had a doctor's appointment. And so I had my doctor's appointment was on Thursday, so I got my Friday or whatever. Apparently the sub broke down on with my truck, my normal truck.
The truck broke down, not the sub.
Yeah, the sub was fine. The truck broke down.
Entirely possible.
Well, yeah, it's actually very likely that a sub would break down at the post office. But she broke down. And which is funny because it's like something that's like your truck has been having like an ongoing issue.
Oh yeah.
So like it makes sense, but this was like my truck hasn't been. So it's so funny that I'm off for just 2 days and the fucking truck breaks down. It's hilarious that it happens. I'm just so lucky. And then also the days I was off is when they gave these food drive. The post office does like a food drive at the second week in May. So they send out these cards and then people can donate food to the food drive, and they give the card and then they donate food for like the following week. So I was off for when they gave us the cards to deliver, and I'm gonna be off for when we pick up the food. So I just got it's just completely.
So what you're saying is you're very happy that you don't have to help people feed.
Yeah, I don't have to feed.
You don't have to help feed needy people at all. Yeah. You don't have to be involved in that.
No, I don't have to be involved with that shit. No, which I don't even care.
Enjoy the beach.
It's exactly. It's just so random. I be getting off like the last time I was off, when my dad passed away. The power went out on a Saturday.
Right, that was
just
wild.
A random power. Just didn't have power.
Yeah, I showed up and everyone's outside, and I was like a little late, which I was glad because they're carrying about start time at for some reason, and I was like, "What is there, a fire drill or something?" But it was kind of good because I was late and I could just
Yeah. No, I was here. You guys are.
Yeah, everyone was outside, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's so funny. Yeah, and it's just like I just happened to be off. It's like, wow, that's unbelievable luck. Mm-hmm. And then, but yeah, so anyway, yeah, I keep getting lucky with being off. So I don't know what's gonna happen when I'm at the beach, but you might want to call off.
I know.
Yeah, you might want to not be there because shit's gonna hit the fan. But yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm ready to chill for a little while. I'm actually, it's funny because I'm kind of excited. Excuse me. I've been kind of energized to like write more and shit like that. So it's kind of funny that I got energized right before I'm about to go to the beach.
Right.
But I think it'll help to just like
That's true.
just like I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to write while I'm at the beach if I feel like it or whatever.
And plus, you're experiencing life, and that's when funny. So you could find funny
I feel
stuff.
like I don't though. It's really. I'm hoping that happens.
I don't remember what podcast I was just listening to. I've been listening to a lot more audiobooks. I'm like way behind on all my podcasts, but or maybe I just saw a comic clip or something like that, and they were saying like, you're not. It was somebody talking about Chris Rock.
I was going to say
it was Chris Rock saying to them, but I don't remember who said it.
And it's so funny that you see these comics that like grind constantly,
right?
And then Chris Rock doesn't do that,
right? He's
and
like,
the
you need
motherfucker's
to.
One of the best.
You got to go live if you're only doing comedy.
Yes,
like
that's where you start writing airport jokes.
I've heard that a lot
trope.
too. Like, yeah. So like, fucking A.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, I feel good about it.
You would think I would write more with with going to Mike's once every other month, but
Yeah. No. So I'm like excited to check out, and then also like I'm like excited to come back too. Like I'm excited for after because I feel like kind of good now, and I think it's gonna even amplify because I'm gonna be like ready to hit the stage again, and, like actually write shit. So I kind of feel like I'm on an upswing for like the last little bit. I just haven't really written anything, and now it's kind of coming around to where I'm like writing stuff, and it's like good enough to write down, but I'll come back to it. I'm like, maybe I'll try it. Like, I was actually. We'll talk about that later, but I was excited to go co-host Church of Satire last night. Yeah.
We'll get into why I didn't, but I was excited to go because I finally had a couple stuff to even try at least. So I feel like I'm on that upswing.
Yeah.
Because I just felt like nothing was coming. I was like, am I ever going to write a joke again? And I feel like it's coming back around.
Nice.
Again. So
yeah, same. Yeah, and So and after that show we did together, I was like, it was fun. I had fun at that show and stuff. So I'm like ready to like, but then immediately it's gonna stop for a week. I mean, it's a week. It's not like I'm fucking.
I was kind of mad at myself after that show just because I felt sloppy. I was like, I know better than to like. I already talked about the whole notes thing. I just want to rely less on, but at the same time, when I don't have a clear direction of where I'm going, I feel like that's when I struggle. Yeah. When I have a clear direction of my set, I feel like I do better. So it's just, Anyway,
I luckily I'm kind of at the point where like a lot of my jokes, I know where they should go. So like usually it's just like a couple loose ends to rearrange. But I do kind of want to switch up my set too with like some of the jokes I usually like close on and stuff like that, or like towards the end of my set. I don't know. There's a lot that I want to like rearrange and shit like that. That's something I might do also. I also might not while I'm at the beach. I mean, I'm trying to like check, so I'll probably do it when I get back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'll come back and I'll have a Friday off. So maybe then I'll come back to work for a Saturday, and then I'll be off again on that Sunday. So I'll have like a couple days back here to like readjust. So it's actually, it might work out pretty well as far as that's concerned.
And like you said, if you just kind of check out there, like rather than like trying to restructure your whole set, you might just like leave yourself open to.
Yeah, and there's some bits I want to expound on, not to get into like details because no one would understand what I'm talking about, obviously. Right. But yeah, I want to like just bigger like ideas with with certain like bits that work, but I want to like expound on some like shit like that. But yeah, I was really ready for this fucking vacation, and so I had an interesting few weeks. So last week? I don't even know when. Yeah, it must have been last week. Yes, last week when this is recording. So I had that. So recently, like trying to like set everything up correctly.
Sure.
It's this is where it's nice. It would be nice to like not have a job, because then we could like we would have gotten in the studio like the next day or something, and then like all this shit would be fresh. It sucks when you like when something happens that you want to talk about on the podcast and then you don't record for a week. It's like, oh great, now I feel like I'm like a hack.
And then when is this coming out? Because
exactly, yeah. Is this even relevant? Yeah, luckily, I mean, we're not chasing the YouTube, you know what I mean? Like we're not constantly chasing like the trends, so it's not like we have to be, but it still feels stale when you've been thinking about something for a week. It's like, am I a hack for me? Am I a self hack? I don't. But so like I'm trying to think of the order to describe this, like these happenings. So like so my dad passed away. And he loved gambling. Mm-hmm. So that we'll just throw that out there for lack of, or
context.
For context. And quickly, so he gave me and Lori his Jeep, his car or whatever, his Jeep, and but he was we were gonna like transfer it and stuff, but he kind of like what's it called? Everything escalated really quickly. Mm-hmm. He was going to give us, or he specifically her, he was going to give her the Jeep and all that, but then he kind of got like worse and everything happened real fast. So we weren't able to like get it transferred and stuff before he died.
Gotcha.
And so we got this Jeep and it's still in like his name and stuff, and it needs inspected, but it was supposed to get inspected. He needs a new exhaust. He had an appointment, but then died. So like couldn't get it fixed. So we have this like Jeep or whatever. And
I thought you were going to say like, you guys couldn't work it out. So you like kind of added a few things to the will. Like,
there's no will. There is no will.
The Van Gogh in the attic.
Yeah. No, he had nothing. He had literally nothing. I said, love gambling.
Fair enough.
But he gave us the Jeep or whatever. So we have this Jeep that needs like fixed. God knows what it needs. Because I mean, the place, I don't think it wasn't, I don't know if it's like not a reputable place or whatever, but like it might, hopefully all it needs to get inspected is that exhaust.
Right.
But we can't get it inspected because we're not him. And it's still in his name, so we have to transfer it. And then, so we've been driving it like here and there, and just to keep it, running and stuff. So we took it to Home Depot. I took it to Home Depot. And in the garden, we set up these kind of like trellises for tomatoes to grow tomato plants up. Mm-hmm. So we were adding one. So I got a PVC pipe. And I put it in the Jeep. It wasn't too long. It fit in the Jeep. But when I put it in, so the Jeep has this hatch. When I close the hatch,
oh no,
it hits the fucking PVC pipe, and it fucking cracks the windshield. Oof. I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna pass because of that. So then it's even like longer. We have to wait. I got the death certificates in the mail, so like now we'll be able to like start making moves on it. But it's just so funny that of all the other things, I crack the windshield. So it's like, is that even inspectable now? Like, I think it's kind of like and.
It might depend on the size, or of the crack. Like, is it like a big spider web? Like, or is it didn't go through the?
No. It didn't shatter. It's fine. But yeah, it's definitely it's a spider web. So now I'm like, damn. So now it's like, is that covered under insurance? So now I have to figure that out. And it's like, well, it's not insured under me. It's still insured, but under him, you can't do anything about that. So like, yeah, so now we can finally, of course, now we're going to the beach, so we're not going to do it now.
Right.
So, a week from now, we'll be able to like start working on that and then take it to our mechanic to see if it's actually good and to see if it's worth putting money into. But that being said, so there's this, I'm trying to think of I don't want to give to, because I don't really know how all that stuff works. So how all this stuff works. So I'm trying to figure out how to describe this thing. So there's this gambling party that we go to at a place, being vague.
I got you.
Because I don't know how anything, you know what I mean? I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't know how like, it's all legal. It's not, we're not going to a speakeasy in the fucking basement somewhere.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, it's it's a gambling party, and you pay like $100 for a ticket, and then it's like a raffle. So there's like 200 people, and so there's 200 tickets sold, each for like $100 a piece, and then they put all the numbers on a board, and then they basically they have like a thing where a lottery ball or whatever, and they pull numbers until they're empty or until they're out. So if your number gets called, you're out. you don't get any prizes. So there's prizes for like 100 and 125 or whatever. You might get like $100 here and there. And then the first person to get called, you get like a little bit of money. And so we do this thing, and we have 3 tickets, and it carries over every year. So if you don't re-up, then your ticket goes for public sale.
Okay.
So you're guaranteed your spot from the previous year, and we've been doing it for like maybe 3 or 4 years.
But if you don't do the
by a certain
buy-in
date,
or whatever,
then somebody else can purchase your ticket.
Okay.
So me, Lori, and my dad had tickets. He didn't go last year, so I took my friend Ryan, and then obviously same thing this year. Because he died, so he wasn't gonna go.
You didn't weekend at Bernie's for
no reason.
One last hurrah.
yeah, we didn't do that because we donated his body to science, so he couldn't be there because we weren't paying for
Sure.
So he's getting cremated, so you can't work. You can't do that. So we took Ryan again. So I guess it's just going to be Ryan every year. I'm still paying for the ticket because I want that money.
Word. He didn't put in his ashes in that like the thing where they're rolling the bingo balls and shit.
Ew.
Sorry.
But, no, it's very funny. So we go, and Lori's like, before we even went, Lori's like, his number is going to win, right? So the last 10 numbers during the thing, you can buy extra tickets, and they raffle off the 150 ball.
Okay.
So that's like an extra chance. So like if you're there and your fucking number gets pulled immediately, you can be like, I'm gonna go buy some tickets for that 150 ball and get another chance or whatever. So, but the last 10 numbers all go up to the front of the room, and they tell you how much it will split the pot, and then everybody gets to decide whether or not they want to keep going or no, or I want to keep going.
This is like some Central Pennsylvania Squid Game shit.
Yeah, except it's no challenges. It's just pour.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's fun, but like it's like one of those the 10 people go up and they either get to split the pot or keep rolling.
Right.
Naturally, everybody else in the fucking room that's already out is like, keep rolling. And it's like, no, split the pot. I want money. I want to walk away with profit. What are you talking about? But there's always some asshole who fucking keeps it going, and they're never the one that gets drawn out.
Right.
There's been years where like somebody's like, keep going, and then fucking the nicest lady gets her number pulled, and it's like, dude, I hate this. This sucks so much. So the very first year we did this, when we do it, we split, all 3 of us or whatever. So the first year we did this, we got out first, which is a lump sum.
Oh, nice.
So you get some cash, and it's like, oh, this is sick. All the anxiety is now gone.
Right.
Because I just got way more than my money's worth. And then I get to like not care about the rest of the outcomes and then I also have
and cheer, keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
It doesn't affect you now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, listen, I mean, it's fun because I like to see the people every year. So it's like, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to not do it. It's $100. You get free dinner. It's a fun time. I like seeing everybody again. So I'm like, listen, I'm never winning again. There's no way. I mean, the first year we do it, we get like arguably the best prize because it's like you just get to know that you win right away.
Right.
And it's fucking, you don't even have to care for the rest of the night. But on the way there, Lori's like, your dad's number is going to get called, right? And I'm like, dude, he'd be so fucking pissed. He'd be so mad. He's going to be rolling in his fucking grave about this. So we go, and it's me, Lori, and Ryan, and we're hanging out or whatever. Ryan's like, do you want to fucking put money into strip tickets? I'm like, I wasn't gonna, but all right, let's do it. And so we
had strippers?
No, no, strip tickets. So these things, it's like the worst type of gambling. Do you know what punch boards are? Have you ever been to a place with those?
I don't think so, no.
It's funny because it's not even like a central Pennsylvania thing. I guarantee there's like 50.
I'm sure.
Especially in Maryland. I don't know about Baltimore, but there's private clubs all over Maryland.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
VFWs will definitely have this type of shit, gambling. And so we start playing the strip tickets, and the strip tickets are these like little paper tickets, and it's either 3 or 5. So you open it up, and you basically peel these things open, and they have prizes or whatever. They'll have like $2 winners. They'll have like if you look at the back, it has a breakdown. There's like X amount of $2 winners, 5, 10s, 20s, 250s, shit like that. So we're playing them, and I'm not going to talk about how much we put in. So we put some money in. Nothing, not even fucking not even $1. And we're like, all right. And he's like, well, you want to do it again? I'm like, yeah, yeah, sure. So we do it again. And when a lot of times, and it hurts less when you do these with someone because you're splitting the losses.
Right.
And then you just split the winnings, whatever you get, you split between the two of you. So it is nicer. And then you also get to do it with somebody. It's not as sad.
Right. You're not, like we were talking with Ashley, recorded a great episode. It'll come out next week. But like we were talking to like the people at Rudders at like 8 in the morning. I'm going in to get a drink before work, and they're like just hitting the machines. Like, God damn.
That's a whole different thing. Yeah. It's not unlike that.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so if you go to one of these clubs, the gambling, these people always have like a method, and they're all wrong.
Right.
There is no method. 1-800-GAMBLER is what you should dial if you think you have a method. There's no method. It's just fucking gambling. It's all gambling. There's you think it's like, oh, it's heating up. No, it's not heating up. 1-800-GAMBLER. It's not heating up. It's all random. You're probably going to lose every time you fucking do it. So you should just plan on losing. So we were playing. We put some money in, nothing. Went up, put more money in, nothing. Like, all right, put more money in, fucking $6. I'm like, this is crazy. So it is what it is. I mean, it's one of those where like, I mean, I don't gamble unless I'm okay with parting ways with that money.
Right. They say that's how you do it. Don't do it with more than you
shouldn't chase
are willing
your
to lose. Right.
Which is what we did. We were chasing our losses, but we were planning. It was like fine. So it's like, we're just going to keep doing this anyway.
Right.
So we keep doing it. And then we're like, all right, let's, so in these machines, there might be like 8 rows. So there's 8 different types of tickets, and you buy they're all the same row. They're each individual boxes of tickets.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a roll of scratch-offs.
Okay.
So it's like there's X amount of winners in that roll of scratch-offs. It just depends on how much you fucking want to put in
right.
to get to that winner, the big winner, to actually pay for what you've lost. And you reserve the rows so nobody can come up and play the row that you're playing and take your winning. You know what I mean? It's legit.
Right.
So we keep playing, and it's like you get to the point where you put some money in, and you're like, I didn't get one winner, but I can't switch. What am I going to switch rows to then do that in another row? And then this one, somebody else plays this one and wins the money that I would have won if I just put a little bit more in. So this is how they get you, because you're like a little bit more. It's going to hit. And then people think that like you'll get like a 5, and then you'll get like, ooh, a 15 or ooh, a 10. Right. It's not heating up. It's paper.
Right.
There's paper in the machine. It's not an old fashioned slot machine where you did actually heat up and they are starting to pay out. Like they used to do that. I don't know what those fucking machines do now. They're just really colorful. But yeah, these paper ones, people think they got it. They don't got it. It's you're just pushing your luck. So we keep playing. I think I got the 3 tickets that were like $6 total, and I'm like, all right, let's go. I mean, we're fucking around. So I'm like, let's go back one more time. It probably wouldn't have been one more time. It probably would have been 2 more times. But that one more time, Ryan opens up a 250.
Hell yeah.
Which paid for all of what we put in it. So we bought like beers. We
Hell yeah.
we didn't have to pay for the dinner because it was included.
Sure.
This is not the only time. The last time me and Ryan gambled together, we fucking made money. We went out drinking and gambling and left with more money than we started with.
Hell yeah.
So this motherfucker's my lucky charm. So I can only gamble with Ryan now. But yeah, so this time, same thing. We fucking left with, now not that, the last time we did it, it was like, we like a couple $100. We literally made significant money leaving.
Hell yeah.
This time we kind of just had like some extra, but we did leave with more money than we showed up with. But we're sitting there and there's, like I said, there's 200 numbers. We're crossing them off. They keep getting called, getting closer and closer. Lori's number goes out. Keep going, about halfway through, my number gets called out. My dad's number's still in.
Oh, hell yeah.
We keep going, gets closer and closer. We finally get to the fucking last 10, and my fucking dad's number is still in.
Hell yeah.
So I go up, and I'm like, obviously, fucking split. There's a couple people that want to, there's a few new people that have never been there before, and they're like, no, keep going. And we're like, dude, come on. Why you gotta do this? Just fucking take the whatever it is. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it. But we were there. They said, keep rolling. Somebody goes out. So when they raffled off the 150 ball, this real sweet girl wins. She had already been called out, so she gets a second chance. The first fucking number she gets out, I'm like, come on, that poor girl. She had another breath of life and then immediately shut down and ruined. And then they keep calling. They say, all right, let's keep going. There's a couple people. And then somebody else goes out. And then now everybody's like, no, let's split. But there's one fucking guy who's like, no, keep rolling. And we're like, dude, come on, man. Don't do this. Like, don't do this. And they roll another number. And each time they're calculating how much. So they tell you how much you would split at that point. And then they're like, all right, so this is your winning. Anybody want to keep going? And this one fucking guy wants to keep going. And then he gets drawn. Nice. It was I was so happy. I was so happy because it never happens like this. And
I wasn't even there, and I'm like, yeah.
I know. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's how literally, he's like, woo, let's keep going. And then his fucking number gets called. Demeanor immediately changes. All of a sudden, he's not so excited. It's all of a sudden, he's not hype anymore. And I'm like, woo! Fucking Ric Flair. I'm like, yeah, I'm clapping, and he fucking walks back to his chair. I'm so happy. They do all the math. They calculate it. They're like, this is how much you guys will get. And we're all like, split it.
How many people?
At this point, it was me, this real sweet black lady was there, and she's like, I don't even know if she knows the other. She definitely doesn't know me, and she's like holding our hands. She's like, come on. I'm pretty sure she was praying. I was like, this is so funny. I'm holding this woman's hand the entire time. Literally, since we went up, I'm holding this woman's hand, and she's praying and then when people were like, oh, keep going, she's like, man, that's greedy. That's just greed. Her husband's like, come on, stop. He's sitting down. He's like, come on, just stop. She's like, what? It's greedy. It's so funny. But yeah, that guy got out. I was so happy. And so it's like, it was me, her, those two, and then I think one guy. So 6 of us. Okay. So, and we split. And so I ended up walking out with,
holy shit. That's split between that many people? Holy shit.
Yeah. I forget how much the prizes are total if we wouldn't have split, but yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down. I don't really need that out there. I mean, it doesn't matter necessarily, especially because it's probably all gone with this Jeep. God knows what, but it was very funny.
At the same time, they'll probably paid for your trip and...
For sure, yeah. Oh, and I just had to buy a new fucking phone. I didn't have to, but my phone's been slowing down more and more. It's been to the point where shit doesn't load that should be loading, and I'm like, I try to get a new phone before it breaks because it's a nightmare trying to replace.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're, so.
I knew you did because we have that email for the podcast that we never check.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you check it, but
Sometimes, yeah.
like every once in a while I'll open it up, but there's so many ads. I'm like,
Yeah.
do we get anything but ads?
Yeah.
But
we don't get ads for the podcast.
right. It'll say like there was a new login, blah blah blah, and so.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see it several times?
Yeah.
You know why? Because so they do this thing. Samsung does this thing called Smart Switch. I'm sure Apple does it, where you plug the phone, your old phone, into your new phone, and it copies.
I haven't
all the
done it
shit
in a few
over.
years, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it cloud, but like it's
Right.
faster with the cable. But apparently, there's this problem. If you use Samsung, I don't know if Apple's the same way. It might be. It probably is. I could see this definitely happening no matter what you use. But if you don't just, if you get a new phone, especially mine was, I got an S25, so it's 1 year old. It's not the new 26, but my old phone was a 22.
Okay.
So when you copy all your shit over, it can copy like system stuff. And if you just want to save all the time and you copy all the shit over, it can get like buggy.
Okay.
And when you copy it over, so what was happening is I would update it. So I immediately needed to update it to the new operating system. So I did that. And then it restarted and needed an update again. I'm like, okay. So I updated again, redoes it. I'm like, what is going on? Apparently it's like a bug when you use this smart switch that it will never update. So you're like fucked.
It's thinking it's the old one and just never.
It's some weird quirk with
Yeah.
like, cause it's, I mean, what's the S22? It's 5, 4, 3, 2. So it's like 3 years, 2 years difference of
Right.
an operating system. So something was carrying over to the new phone that wouldn't allow it to update. So I had to factory reset the new phone. And then like I talked to like ChatGPT and it was like, you shouldn't even use it. You should just do it from scratch, turn on the phone, don't even log into anything, update it, and just install every app individually. Don't copy your apps, don't copy your background, your sounds, none of that shit. And it's like, it should be safe with like context and text messages within like Google, but other than that, don't copy any of that shit. So I had to do it 3 times. I had to factory reset my phone twice.
God damn.
Yeah,
I
so
did keep doing it. I was like, like, are we getting hacked? Like, what is happening?
That I should have texted. I don't know why I didn't text you, but I figured you.
I figured.
Yeah. Especially because it's still in the same like city. It's
Right.
like, in East York. I figure it's probably Shawn.
Well, the one thing I questioned, it kept saying West York. And
I
was
know
like,
it said that, and I'm like, what are you talking? It said Wrightsville for one of them, and I'm like, I'm not in Wrightsville or West York.
Right.
So what the?
maybe I logged in or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. But yeah,
Anyway, people
all
care
that
about
money is gone immediately. It's just it was just like kind of like a really nice,
Right.
like, yeah.
That's wild. $80,000 at a local raffle.
That's not the number. I wish. Oh man, that'd be fantastic. 80,000, man. Yeah. You see, I got a little bit in me, and I'm getting excited. I'm fucking salivating.
One more.
Just one more row.
Do it for Dad.
No, but yeah, it was very, and it's funny because like a lot of the people there knew my dad and stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I told people that I'm like, yeah, Lori said that my dad's number's gonna hit, and they were like, that's funny. Fucking, it happened. It totally happened. Yeah, so it was really cool. Yeah, it was. I was very psyched. It was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why all these yokels are religious, because shit like that happens at the local raffle.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my week.
Well, I gambled and lost this weekend.
Hell yeah. What'd you gamble on?
Myself and my well-being. So I've been on that Zep-bound journey. I took it from like July last year through December, and then in January, my insurance was just like, we're just going to stop covering it for now.
Yeah.
Shout out Luigi. But I had
Fucking
one.
Bowser.
So the dosing of the Zep-bound, it starts at 2.5, and then it goes up by 2.5 up to 15. So it's like 2.5, 5.
Okay, wow.
7.5, and up to 15. So
I don't like those strip tickets.
yeah. So I was at 15, And I had one dose left, and I was like, well, let me hold on to this. It was getting screwy trying to get my prescription. It was, what's going on? It's like, well, it's not covered anymore.
Yeah.
So I just kind of held on to it. I don't know why. I could have just taken it and it's been done, but I held on to it for whatever reason.
It's weird. Was it a fucking Percocet?
Well, I wouldn't have said
I
that.
should try to say that.
No, it wasn't like I was saving it. I just didn't take it.
Yeah.
Because I was like trying to work out, trying to figure out something. I just couldn't figure it out. And then I just fell into like old habits and like, while trying other methods, I like, long story short, I found a website. There's a million websites. If you even think about a GLP-1, your feed will instantly be a million different websites. And somebody at work suggested one. And then when I looked into that, I just started getting hammered with ads. And I just kept going to one to where I found one that I could work out. A lot of them were like, it's this price per month, but only if you pay for an entire year up front. And I don't have that raffle money to drop on a year's worth of Zepbound all at once. I want to pay monthly as little as possible. So I found one that worked for me. And it was a few weeks of pain of going back and forth trying to get it. I'm probably talking to some AI chatbot, not a real human.
I mean, dude, anything like that is a fucking nightmare. I hate all the things that you do. Like anything that you have to call. If I have to make a phone call, I hate doing it.
Yeah. So eventually I finally had to like be a Karen and like say like, look, I'm disappointed by the lack of progress, and if I don't have my prescription by the end of this week, I'm gonna go with one of the other million companies that have been bombarding me. So they finally got it together, got it shipped, and I got it. And my plan when I was at the 15 was to dial back to 10 and then just maintain there. Because it was working good.
Yeah, and you said it started to get like, you started to not feel well.
Yeah, so it can have side effects, and it affects some people worse than others.
Sure,
Some people are puking their guts
Literally
out. And then with me, it was very mild. Like in the beginning, nothing really. And then like as I progressed, like the day after the shot, my arm might be a little sore, but not really. And then I'd be like a little nauseous. But it would come in waves for like a few minutes, and then it would go away and it would be fine. And then the rest of the week I'd be fine. So when it got up to 15, I would start really feeling it. Muscle weakness and fatigue is like another thing, a side effect. And when I was up to the 15, I was like, I still want to enjoy eating. I don't want to like feel gross and not even want to eat. Like I want to be able to eat, but like maintain. So 10 seemed like a good reasonable dose. So they got the 10 shipped to me, and I don't know if I think I brought it up on here, and I talked to Kate, and I was like, I have this 15. I could just start with that and then do the 10, or I could like maybe start back with the 10 and then just do the 15, and then I'll just save a week. And my brain was thinking, well, it's kind of like, you're super into baseball now. On deck batter is going to like be swinging 2 bats or like a weighted bat. And then they get up to bat and then they swing. So it's like no big deal. This was more like I was on deck swinging a weighted bat, and somebody else was also hitting me with a bat. It was, so I took it Sunday, and I had messaged David Grant, hey, I'm still good to co-host the mic on Monday, because I wanted him to be sure that I remembered. Because the last time he had asked me, and then like a month or two passed, and then the day of or the day before, he's like, "You're still good, right?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm an asshole, and I forgot." So I wanted to make sure, like, "Hey, dude, I'm good." And then I took it on Sunday, because I always took it on Sundays. Just whatever. It's my only day off really anymore. So I took it on Sunday, and then Sunday night before bed, I just kind of like felt okay, a little tired. I'm like, all right, whatever. I just took a shot for, the first time in a while. And I knew, obviously, from taking the 15 that side effects would be there, but they were always relatively mild that I was like, I could handle that. Yesterday morning, I fucking woke up feeling like death. It was just like the nausea was there right when I woke up, and it was there when I was casing mail.
Yeah.
Like
Sounds like you roofied yourself.
Yeah. I didn't even get to have fun during it. Like most people.
I don't know if they would. I don't know if the victims would describe it as fun.
Somebody's having fun, but for those of you,
Yeah, you didn't have fun. Your wife didn't have fun. Nobody had fun.
So for those of you who don't know our jobs, we are mail carriers, but in the morning you have to go and kind of sort your mail. You have these shelves and you're putting the mail in order. So there's a lot of like this movement, and I had to do it slow because I was just making myself dizzy going back and forth,
Like you're getting off of a merry-go-round?
It was wild. So like I kind of was like going slow, and I was like, all right. And then like going out onto the street, it got hot.
Yes.
And then the truck is like 20 degrees hotter than whatever it is outside. And you're constantly start, stop, like 600 times a day or whatever it is, stops on the route. Like driving, I was just like feeling like death. And I finally had to text him, like, I kept waiting for it to get better.
Yeah.
And it kept feeling worse. And Sunday I had made some pulled pork, and all day Monday I was just verping barbecue sauce.
Gross.
It was Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar verps all day.
And now you never eat that again.
I know. So it just kept getting worse. And I didn't actually like vomit like bleh, but it was like a verp that had like some substance that I had to like yak out the side of my truck. Sorry to gross anybody out. And then I finally just had to message him like, dude, I'm sorry, but I can't do this.
Yeah.
The thought of like, maybe with a show, I could show up, do 10, 15 minutes and go home. Mm-hmm. But this was like a co-host thing where we're going back and forth. You got to try to riff in between while trying not to vomit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, I can't do it. And I had to message him like, dude, I promise I'm not a flake. And he was like, it's cool. Shit happens. So I hated that I had to back out of that, but I was in no condition. Today, even like it was a little better, but I still came home and had to take like a nap before we were able to podcast.
Yeah.
It was rough. The nausea wasn't as bad today, but like the fatigue and the muscle weakness and.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have told you to do the 15 at first.
Yeah, but I knew it wouldn't feel great.
Yeah.
But all the side effects were so mild
Before
that
I guess that's why.
But I had built it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like I just thought I gambled. I was like I could handle it.
Yeah.
And like I did, but it wasn't fun, and I had to bail on the mic. But
it probably wasn't worth it.
No, I was like, I could just lose weight by throwing up and save the money on the medication. And then actually today, I don't know if you've noticed, we did just record the episode with Ashley, and then this episode, I keep burping and blowing it this way. I keep having, I'm sorry, this is gross, but I keep having these burps that taste like Lucky Charms. And not even like the marshmallows, just like the dry cereal after it's like soggy in the milk.
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit of like that Lucky Charm, like dry cereal flavor, and a little bit of like rotten milk. So I keep trying to not blow it in your direction. So I have a fan going. I'm hoping the whole time, like the last episode that we just recorded, I was like, I hope they aren't smelling this.
Yeah, I didn't smell it
because I'm tasting it and it's fucking foul, and I want to kill myself.
I've heard
right
of
now.
that though, like Ozempic burps or whatever.
That is something I never experienced.
Yeah.
And this isn't even the new medication that I got. This was like the final dose of what I was taking.
You look at it, it's expired. You're fucking. That's why.
It's wild. So hopefully this kind of chills out, and then when this coming Sunday when I take the 10, I'll be more used to it.
You should be good.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So like
now you should be good.
I did the worst of it. It was I should have planned it better and done it like Saturday. So
I was gonna say
I could have been laid up Sunday and then Monday been fine. Like today, like I said, I felt a little better and was manageable. So, so that was my gambling story.
Yeah. So I won, you lost.
Very much so, very much so. But I'm it's bittersweet because I'm glad to be back on the journey. Like I had lost about 50 pounds. I've probably gained half of that back because I was just going ham. No pun intended.
Well, ham wouldn't have been
Well,
bad.
yeah, if I had just stuck with the ham.
Ham would have been fine.
If I didn't sandwich it in between all the bread and shit. It just got to the point. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I'm glad to be back on it. But I knew I was going to be on it, so I was just hitting all the, I'm going to do pasta, I'm going to do a sub, I'm going to do all the pizza and all the shit, but now I got to like chill out again. And
Yeah, I've been going kind of off the rails a little bit. Excuse me.
You just fasted, fuck you. I don't want to hear that shit.
It was before the fast.
I just fasted because I thought I was going to die and vomit. But.
No, yeah, you're right. I did just fast last week. Now before it's funny. It's funny how like for me, it sucks because I've been drinking like it's the beer. I just don't. I like being able to drink like 30 beers. You know what I mean? Like that's like the beauty of light beer. Like that's like why you see Shane Gillis with Bud Lights, and he'll drink like a case of those because you can drink. You just don't get drunk. I mean, you just don't get drunk on like light beer, and I like the taste of it. So it's like I love it. They taste good. I'm not even drinking to get fucked up. I said to Lori, I'm like, I almost wish I did drink to get fucked up because it would be healthier. And she's like, yeah, that's not. That's not what that is. That's not healthier. It's just unhealthy in a different way.
Right.
But like it's as soon as I started fasting, I like immediately lost like any extra like gut or whatever. And it's like, oh, that's water weight. That's inflammation. It's just straight inflammation that you're just doing to yourself by drinking tons of light beer over and over again. It's not even light beer, but beer.
Right.
Beer in general. It's like, God, why can they make light liquor? Like fucking 20 proof liquor. I mean, they have some, but like I don't really feel like drinking Jaeger all day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could probably drink a bottle of Jaeger a night.
Skinny margarita or whatever.
I guess so, yeah, it's true. I could do something like that, but the reason I don't like those is because, I mean, I try to eat, which is funny because I'm drinking this. They don't have nutrient facts, so who knows what's in there, nutrition facts. But like that's the thing I don't like about like the White Claws and stuff. It's like I don't know what's they have extra. There's more stuff in there. I just don't know what that is. Right. So I try
these are actually relatively low carb.
Yeah, so but that's like, well, no, for sure. That's like what's good about them. But like, they don't have ingredients. They're not required somehow. They're not required to have ingredients.
The alcohol kills all that other shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like the flavoring is like what I don't know. How much? I mean, it's clear, so there's not like fucking food dye in it. But yeah, that's the only thing that's. So I end up like if I drink liquor, it's usually just like. We're recording this on fucking Cinco de Mayo. I had 2 burritos today.
Nice.
Fucking, yeah, you texted me. I was eating a burrito. I was eating my second burrito. And you texted me, you're like, yeah, Ashley said she's going to be here at like 5:30. I'm like, fuck. So I had to fucking finish that burrito and immediately go take a shower quick because, of course, it was hot today.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not really trying to be in the fucking enclosed space with you guys.
Right.
I don't know how I smell right now. I mean, now it's fine, but yeah. So gambling's not worth it, guys. Don't do it. Except unless I guess I shouldn't say that. I just fucking won. I won a bunch of money. But
I thought about that when we had Glessner and Lennon on, and we were talking about comedy contests. And you're like, yeah, it's really important just to not put too much stock into it. It's like real easy to say that when you like win half of them or you're in the finals in all of them.
Not in the finals of all. Last time I did Harrisburg's Hilarious, I didn't make it past the first round. So.
True.
It's rigged, Glessner.
Now, hopefully people are still signing up, I assume. So
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, and like I said, I'm kind of like I said before, whatever episode that was. I'm excited about it. I mean, it's gonna be fun regardless, so I don't really care about that. But I'm excited to be more like energized towards it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, just because no, they did that. I've been watching that. I don't know, the Ari Shaffir's like story show.
I heard about it. I haven't watched any of it yet, but I've listened to like 3 different podcasts where he's talking about it.
Yeah, it's really good. I watched like most of them, I think, by now. Yeah, they're really good. Some of them I like. It's so funny. He's such a shithead, Ari Shaffir. And it's like the way he like acts and fucks around, it's like you think he would be like not a good comic, but he's like legitimately like a fan. Do you ever watch his special Jew?
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
And there was another one, like, I first became aware of him. There was one on Netflix where it was 2 specials.
Yeah, that's the one that made Comedy Central cancel his show.
Right.
It's like literally the reason why it's on Netflix, and it's the reason why he lost that show.
And it's funny because I didn't know him from Comedy Central. I learned of him from that.
Well, it's because they failed as a company. They're a terrible company.
Right.
But yeah, and his like America's Sweetheart special on Netflix is fucking fantastic too. I mean, it's just funny because like his demeanor and the way he acts, you would think he's just a shithead. He's like legitimately one of the best comics like working. It's like fucking it's just so funny. You think, yeah, it's funny for him to act the way he acts, and then it's like, no, he's actually a brilliant comic. It's unbelievable. He acts like a shithead. It's like a legitimate prolific comedian.
Right.
But yeah, they're really good stories. And some of them are like, I mean, I'm obviously not going to say anything, but some of them are better than others. It's just like, it's just a funny random time for that show to come back as I'm working on like one particular story, but like I kind of want to work on stuff like that. It's just fucking impossible with like short sets or whatever. Like the one story I've been working on, it's already like over 4 minutes.
Nice.
So it's like, if I punch it up more, it's going to be like over a 5-minute story. Like I'm already like to the point where it's like, am I going to have to do half of this to work on it? Like that's where I envy like comics that get to do like, you know, like people that like in New York and shit, like Mark Norman gets to go and they do 15-minute spots every night.
Right.
So they get to like,
or on the Tuesday when we don't record, you head up to
that's true.
Comedy Zone.
Yeah, go to the Comedy Zone, do 10. Yeah. That's like might have to do that if I want to if the story gets too big for 5-minute open mics, I might literally have to start doing that.
Right.
But it is like a fun. Yeah, that's like one thing that I'm like energized to work on. But now I'm just gonna like stop till after I get back from the beach. But it is what it is.
I was thinking about going up to that one to work on like a host set to try and do it more regular. I was excited to go to Church Satire to work on that too, to just be able to have like, because I have like 10 minutes that I could do at a show, but obviously some of those jokes I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
At a show, I'd want to do more, broad stuff, not like so specific or like maybe a little more host friendly material. So I've been thinking about that, like on the off Tuesdays, maybe going up.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, not that anybody needs to know my specific plans. So I've been debating playing something. Like I said, I've been falling off with podcasts. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. But shouting again, he is becoming the Zach Jack. It was Andrew Brooks.
Yeah.
And then it was Zach Jack. And now shout out Tony Knuckles of the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. I was listening to their episode from this week, and you got a little shade thrown towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it would be funny for a nice lighthearted beef between the two of you. It's nothing personal.
Okay.
But I debated playing it because I realized upon reading it, I was in the bathroom like trying to cue it up and reading it, it's not really shade towards you. It's just completely an ego stroke for me. So I don't know if I want to play it. Maybe I'll play it for you after. Because it doesn't shit on you at all. It's just kind of like it's an ego stroke for me. So like, for me to play it, it would kind of be silly. Funny. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that alone.
It's funny to bring it up and then not.
I'm regretting it. As soon as I brought it up, I was like, why did I even do that?
Yeah, we'll talk about that, Tony. Talk about how good that was. I don't even just to be offended and not even know what.
I can play it. I can play it.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, I just was like, this is. I even messaged him. I was like, do you mind if I play it? Because it would be hilarious to start a beef. But then I read it and I was like, he doesn't actually really talk about shit about you.
Sure, yeah. Now I'm even more intrigued.
Well, I lost it. So oh no, there it is. Make sure my volume is up.
Did you say anything about dead air on the pot? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. That's usually my fault because I'm usually like,
I shan't. No, I recently discussed this on the Attempted Delivery podcast with Damian Nopolis and Shawn Dickensheets, and I take an extra time to
Such a good
mention
broadcasting
Damian
voice.
because Damian is awesome.
I
Why
agree.
is he awesome? Because the 2 episodes ago when we didn't have you on record for the first 35 minutes, 40 minutes of the episode.
Oh, wait, are we tracking? Are we still good?
No, we're good. We're good. We're definitely good. We're never doing that again.
Yeah.
But he laughed about it, and he brought it up on his show, and made me laugh, even though I felt bad about it. So Damian Nopolis, out of the 2 hosts of the Attempted Delivery podcast, if I had to choose one that was better than the other, without a doubt, I'm going with Damian Nopolis. Shawn Dickensheets, a very close second, but Damian Nopolis, number 1. And I told him a long time ago, I was like, thanks, he mentioned us in an episode.
That's it.
that was it. So like when I was listening to the episode, I was like, oh shit, shots fired, because you guys had like the little mini beef here on the podcast. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I thought it would be funny to bring up, and I was like, hey,
it's just praising you. It's not even saying anything. He's completely nice to me. I don't know.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I regret bringing it up at all. Yeah.
I'm his least favorite host of Attempted Delivery. I'm pissed.
Yeah, but I'm everyone else.
I'm sure that's not true.
We've determined that you're more likable, 100%, and I get that. I have to live with that. I have come to terms
you
with
do
that.
stuff like this, and then you wonder why you're not likable.
Exactly.
Hey, listen how awesome I am.
Hey, I didn't say it. I need an ego stroke now and then. My ego is more fragile. I will admit that.
Yeah, I was trying to think of you said fragile, and I maybe started thinking of male references, and I can't think of any.
I don't know where to go from there.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, that's very funny.
In terms of there's the competition. There's also a bunch of festivals.
I know. I keep forgetting to I wanted to look at all of them and figure out timeline and see all right, maybe I'll feel like doing this one.
Yeah, I didn't want to sign up for a bunch and then have shows conflicting.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the Good Karma one won't conflict with the first round of the competition of the Harrisburg. I shouldn't really worry about the second one. But there's also a Baltimore one in September, and I think signups are now in May, so I might look into that one.
Okay.
Because it's not,
I might do. Yeah.
Not crazy far, and it's far enough away. That,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and everybody I know from Baltimore, I mean, we like and stuff. So
Right.
yeah, it's definitely or Maryland.
And I've been
I think of that whole state as Baltimore.
yeah.
It's just Baltimore, and then there's some country shit around it. You know what I mean?
Enjoy Ocean City next week.
I forgot about that. That is Maryland, isn't it?
I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah,
Festival.
Yeah, and Baltimore. I've been talking shit on this podcast forever, saying I want to get down there, and for whatever reason I haven't. But I finally sent a clip to the dude from the audit bar. I'm trying to weasel my way down there. I do want to do the I got to figure out, they do it every month, the Magoobies thing.
But the only problem with that one is kind of bringer.
Right.
I think you have to bring 4 people.
You have to bring 4, and then you get additional time per extra people up. I don't know if
See him live to get that reference.
that was the tag that you gave me. So fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. I did give I wish I could remember. I mean, I wouldn't say it now anyway because it'd be giving away his bit then. But during the open mic a couple of weeks ago, I guess a few weeks ago, Patrick McAndrew has a joke about. I'm not even going to say the topic, but it's a joke. And during the mic, I yelled out, not even a tag. I think I just made fun of him within the context of the joke. And he's like, fuck you. You can't be funnier than me while I'm on stage. But it was just like one of those where I just thought of a tag and just fuck. I mean, it's an open mic, so we're fucking around. And he's like, you have to give me an extra 30 seconds for that. I'm like, absolutely, you are correct. If I'm ever hosting and I interrupt your set, which it doesn't happen often, but I couldn't, we were fucking around, so it's fine. But I was like, I said something in relation to the joke, and it was like it's just like something that popped into my head, and I'm like, no, I'm fucking saying this.
Right.
And I think afterwards he was like, I'm taking it. I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah.
If anybody, especially like a host, if a host makes fun of you, that's your joke now. That's kind of, I'm assuming everybody is
sounds fair. Yeah.
Yeah. If a host roasts you during or before or after your set at an open mic, that's your fucking...
Especially it was within the context of his joke.
Yeah, 100%. So
yeah,
no, that's... Yeah, no, if a host ever brings you up with like a funny joke, that's your joke now. That's one thing I feel like I'm
sure. So I gotta start being announced as Damian, no lives matter, Nopolis. Thanks to Jared.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with that one.
I don't know, I kind of like it.
He's bringing up, hey, I'm Damian, just like your first joke. It's like, oh, you just alienate the crowd. Just like, I feel like bombing. I'm Damian, no lives matter.
I believe in equality. No lives matter.
But, no, and that's one thing with, it's just funny. That's one thing with like, that I don't know how, I'm assuming everybody that goes on the show knows that, but that's kind of like the thing with like Kill Tony. That's like kind of what they do in the interview portion of that show is they're fucking talk, especially like, I feel like it's like understated, but like, I think, I didn't quite realize it completely until I think Andrew Schultz was talking about it. He's like, yeah, people don't realize what he's doing when he interviews comics. Like when they're like bad and then they're doing like edgy jokes and shit. He kind of like is interviewing them to get them to talk about themselves, to figure out what's funny about their life. Right. Like, it's sort of like, this is what you should be talking about. Like, what's interesting about you? And then he's fucking making fun of him, but this is how you do comedy. Like this is funny. You should be talking about that. Like this thing in your life that you didn't even think of that I'm roasting you about, but this is what your comedy should be. Like, this is personal.
Right. As a comic, I have a confession to make. I've never actually sat and watched a whole episode of Kill Tony.
Yeah.
I know that might be wild to some people. I don't go out of my way to not watch it.
Yeah.
I think like getting into comedy late, it just wasn't on my radar.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Even though it's like, it's huge. I just haven't.
That's like, just the internet anymore. Like there's shit that's huge that you've never seen. Like everything there's so much content that nothing is huge anymore. Yeah, and
I don't like have anything specific against it. I wasn't avoiding. I just didn't seek it out, and I don't know.
It can be rough some of the episodes because they get like people go on there for like their first time doing comedy. I think they do it. I think they think it's funny. I don't know why they do it.
Right.
I couldn't imagine.
I guess like do it like
I'd go on now.
Right.
But I wouldn't go on 2 years ago.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. And then especially millions of people are watching.
Yeah.
And there's a full crowd. So not only is it a full house, a sold out crowd, you're also going to go up in front of millions of people watching it the next day. It's insane. And they'll go for the first time and eat complete shit. Like there's like a Madison Square Garden episode and it's mostly bombing. Now they have guests like Dave Attell's on it and there's like other comics that are on it that are, but like I think the one, I don't know, the one Madison Square Garden episode, I feel like every bucket pool bombed miserably, and that's insane. I can't even fathom.
Tell me there weren't any like first time like
100%.
Very first time.
I'm pretty yes.
Going up at Madison. Could you fucking imagine?
No, I mean it's insane. You have psychosis. I don't understand why you would think that you should ever do that.
Right.
It's crazy to me to go up on something like that. I don't know, whatever. People do it. I don't know. Some people go up for the first time. We could do it. That's why, like, that show is very good. It's like a very good representation of an open mic comedy.
Okay.
Because there's people going up for their first time and they think they have like something.
Right.
And they fucking don't even, it's like they didn't even have material written. When me and you did it, I mean, maybe it was bad. Maybe we shouldn't have
At least we
obsessed.
wrote jokes.
So, we were like brutally prepared. Like the polar opposite of that. And then some people go up, like, I mean, you do open mics, you'll see people going up with nothing and they're just winging it. And it's like, I don't even understand why you want to do comedy and then you didn't even plan anything. Like, it's insane to me that you can, especially when we had all the tools are online right now. You can go to almost any podcast and then get some shred of information about what it's like to do comedy. And then you should probably use that to write jokes and prepare for, like, you know, something you want to try, but whatever, people do whatever they want. But yeah, it is very funny.
Go back to the Magoobies thing. Like, it is a bringer, but I probably have more of a chance of bringing people from Baltimore than I do from up here.
100%.
So,
Yeah, that is one thing I have to think about. If I do that, I got to make sure I can get 4. I mean, it sounds crazy, but like I hate asking people to do that, especially for something that's not my show or whatever. Right. But a lot of times, I don't even really like asking people to go to, like, I've had friends come to, like, kind of like far away shows. So I'm like, please don't do that. Don't drive that far. Like, I'll be somewhere close soon. Don't go all the way up there.
I had a guy we work with didn't know that we did comedy, and it wasn't a competition. It was the first time I did a show at Double Barrel with Earl. And he just happened to be there, and he was like, "Oh shit, I work with that guy," and I talked to him afterwards.
Yeah. So
then when you did the feature spot, and I just did like a guest spot or whatever, I was like, "Hey, we're gonna be at no, yeah, it's
I think that's yeah.
He came that night, or did he come to one of the competition? No, because I actually did okay at the competition. I didn't like bomb at that Double Barrel when you featured, but it was just like kind of like
yeah.
And I would like felt bad asking that he came. I was like, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop asking people to just come to a random show.
I know. I don't.
It's I mean, you want people to come out, but at the same time, you don't want to know the people. Doing it for strangers is so much better.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's way better because then you don't you don't have to like see them ever again.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's why I'm so self-conscious at mics, because I actually like care about my peers' opinions. Like strangers, like I can, for some reason, I give a little less of a fuck. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I'm just making excuses here.
Yeah. But then you're not guaranteed a good audience, so you get to like, it's like the chances, the percentage or whatever, gambling.
Yeah.
You're playing, you know, some expensive scratch offs if you go to the open mics. Yeah, there's more of a chance of the audience not giving a fuck about comedy or not even being there. And then you're just, yeah.
Changing gears, speaking of gambling, so semi-changing gears, did you see this crazy story? Like, it's crazy when like a huge news story blows up and like everyone accepts that as the truth. And then, the opposite is true. Did you see this female CEO? This male worker, I don't remember the company.
Oh, what, the JP Morgan thing?
Yeah. So this is a week old at this point because this is coming out next week, but still, talk about gambling.
The original story is like a month old, right? Because that happened quite a few weeks ago.
Oh, I just saw it this week. So
the first story.
Sorry, I'm talking about old news. I saw both within a day.
I think I saw something about more information coming out. So you're probably up to date. I probably don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, and I saw the updated information. Probably thought it was for the first time. So
maybe, yeah. So what? Yeah, you tell me what you know.
No, I just know that so this male worker sued this female CEO or not a CEO, but his boss or maybe a superior. But it turns out like she wasn't even the superior or whatever. But he sued saying that she like sexually harassed him, forced him to do sexual acts, drugged him, threatened like his job and promotions and stuff like that. And it was very much. It seemed like the guy read or watched Disclosure.
Okay, I don't even know.
It was
what that is.
I think it was a Michael Crichton book, not John Grisham. John Grisham does a lot of the legal books.
Yes.
But I think this was Michael Crichton. I could have that confused.
Yeah,
but
John Grisham does like a ton of those books.
it's
He's
all
like the James Patterson of like legal books.
right. But I think this one was Michael Crichton. But it was one of the two.
Yeah.
But it was, and the movie was, excuse me, Demi Moore and Michael Douglas. I don't know if you ever saw it.
No.
So she's the CEO, and she is trying to force him, and he's like resisting.
Yeah.
His phone calls his house, and on the answering machine, you hear this exchange that like proves
that he's getting
innocent,
abused.
but he like resists, runs out, and then she goes after him, saying that he tried to force himself on her.
Yeah.
And so they have to he has to get this tape and actually have it admissible disclosure, evidence disclosure. But it sounds like the guy like watched that movie and was like, I'm gonna try that, like in reverse, like you know what I mean? So
did they prove that he was full of shit?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did they? See, I didn't know that.
She's not even his superior. Like she did like
and
none
the
of
shit
this.
that
So
he
like
said that she said was like
it's all
racist, all
Right,
kinds
right.
of crazy shit. Yeah.
And apparently like she did not have the power to like give him any promotions or like affect his job or whatever.
Oh, good
like
for her.
it's just wild. Gambling made me think of it like, but what a gamble on his part to think that like.
Well, especially what a dumbass.
Right.
I mean, we didn't care when we thought she did it. Oh no, she made you eat her pussy? Oh my god, you poor boy. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what a gamble. Nobody, I mean, it's bad, but nobody
I'm gonna
nobody cared.
You keep
that
building.
much.
You keep building your case, counselor.
I'm just saying, like, it was like, yeah, that's fucked up that she did
Right.
that, but like, okay.
See, I wish we had Karen on for this episode to get an actual lawyer's perspective on it.
No, I mean, I'm joking, but like,
Right.
it's way less egregious when a woman takes advantage of a man. I mean, I'm probably sexist for that, but I can't. It's way less. I'm not like up in arms. It's like, nah, that was fucked up of her to do that.
It's not necessarily less worse. In those situations, I less trust the guy's perspective
Yes.
because it's hard to believe in that
that would be
situation
good,
that like, you know, and maybe that's sexist of me, but like I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's the burden of being a man. That's sort of like,
I know we have it so rough.
yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was saying. It's definitely not. This is a feminist podcast. I don't know if you can tell, but we've been the last 2 weeks were women. Next week is a woman. We're getting our quota down and out.
Why did I choose this episode to bring this up? I could have just left the story alone.
Sandwiched right between. You picked a crazy week to bring this up.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's no, yeah. So they found out that did they prove that she's innocent? Like, did they prove that he made it up?
Yeah, I again, I'm not a good enough podcaster to have fully researched it. I mean, if you want to pull it up, I can try to vamp it.
I'm trying to figure out how to word that question to figure out.
No, I said, yeah, they realized that his lawsuit is baseless. And
is it from lack of evidence, or is it did she prove? Well, I guess the
I
fact
think
that
some of his claims were like not even
possible.
within reality. Like she didn't have any power over him, or like didn't have.
So like if she did do those things to him, it wouldn't even have made sense because he could have. He wasn't like it wasn't like the power dynamic because she had no power over him. Is that what it was?
Right.
Okay. That's very funny that because that's very easily traceable.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it sounds like he watched that movie and came up with this scheme.
Yeah. Well, and it's always interesting because it's like, dude, when shit like that happens, if you can, now obviously you have to be able to prove without beyond a shadow of a doubt, but like. I mean, people have said this before, so this is old hat, but like if you accuse somebody of doing something and you are proven like wrong and they have evidence to deny what you did, you should get like what they would have gotten. You know what I'm saying? Like you should get the punishment that they would have gotten if you succeeded at lying.
So Jenny McCarthy should get vaccinated is what you're saying.
Against
her will.
I guess. I don't know.
I know that was a leap.
I don't
in
think
logic.
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, I was like, as you were saying that, I was trying to think, like, I might actually try to, like, as a flip to, like, believe all women.
Yeah,
it's like, well, Jenny McCarthy paraded in the streets saying vaccines cause autism, and then it was based on a very a study that has been very much debunked.
Yeah, but that's not like...
But then she was like, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but that's,
I feel like you should parade in the streets saying I was wrong.
That's fair.
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But
it was a funny take on believe all women. It's like, well,
yeah.
not her.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking more of like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Which I guess, I don't know, has she been in a movie since?
Wasn't she was in Aquaman or something, wasn't she?
Wasn't that before?
I have no idea.
I think that was before.
I've never seen any of those movies.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
But either or, it's like that dude got fucked. Like, and like I
don't think he was a saint in the whole situation, but
no, but he didn't hit her. Like that's crazy that you got to be in a relationship where you're recording. You're like, man, this bitch is crazy. I got to record our arguments because, but like that's crazy. I mean, listen, he's fine, but like, that's not okay. Like you ruined effective. I mean, he's been in 0 movies since then, right?
I don't know about 0, but less.
But he lost
like
a big deal with fucking Disney.
Pirates, yeah.
And now I think they're trying to get him back. They're trying to like give him. I think I saw something that like, all right, this is what I saw. I don't know if it's true or not, but they offered him, or they might be like working on a deal for like over $200 million.
Damn.
Because at some point publicly, I think he said that the only way he would do a fucking move anything with Disney again is if they paid him like $290 million. Because I think he was just throwing a number out there.
Right.
And then I think I've reportedly now they're working on a deal for like 200 something crazy like that. I hope the numbers aren't that far off. But like Johnny
Depp's got that raffle money.
I wish I got that kind of money. You kidding me? We would fucking I wouldn't be going to the beach. I'd be going to Ibiza. I'd be going to Europe. But yeah, like that. She effectively. I know he's fine,
right.
But I don't like the whole thing just because somebody's a millionaire and like whatever, and they're.
I know they really need to stop going after these rich island owning billionaires.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still fucked up though.
It's enough persecution of the wealthy island owning.
He owns the island?
Johnny Depp,
yeah, I forgot about that. Man, that's fucking crazy.
Stanhope talks about going to Johnny Depp Island. He just calls it Johnny Depp Island.
That's so funny. But yeah, I mean, it's like, this dude is just like a talented fucking artsy dude. Like just some artsy queer. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking around. But you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he's like he's not like a monster. And he literally got like people believe. I mean, you kind of believe because he's so weird. So it's like when I heard that he was an abusive man, I was like, dude, maybe he's fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's weird. He's one of those like those thespians, and it's like he might be weird. Like I didn't think I wasn't gonna defend him.
Right.
But it turns out that
and Donnie Brasco, he slapped the shit out of Anne Heche.
I mean, it's like there was like a clearly a clearly mutually abusive relationship that there didn't seem to be I don't say no bad guy. There didn't seem to be a good guy either side. They were both in the wrong, and she like literally tried to ruin his life and kind of did a little bit. So it's like, and she didn't get in any trouble, right? I mean, I think he sued her for money, but like, you can't get that reputation back. It's the same thing with like when people get like canceled for stuff. It's like, yeah, but there's like a portion of the population that will never think that Shane Gillis isn't racist. There is a portion of people that will always be like, that's that guy that said that fucked up shit. and he's like a bad person. Now Shane's killing it,
Right.
but like, I don't know. I mean, he could have easily given up. I probably would have. I probably would have just been like, I guess I'm just like done. You know what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't be fucking doing stuff with the NFL if I was him. I probably would have gave up and got a.
He ended up hosting SNL.
Yeah.
That's a wild move. There's a funny joke in the movie Airheads when they're talking about Ozzy. He's like he went and pissed on the Alamo, got banned from the place, and then came back years later and rocked the place.
It's sick. Yeah.
So it's kind of pretty sick for
Yeah, it's poetic.
Shane to then go back and host.
Yeah, and it's just like shit like that. It's like that's not, and now that's obviously not that type of situation. But yeah, I mean, maybe you should get like if you accuse somebody of doing something horrible, and then you were lying, like you just hurt every victim. Like you just hurt all of the victims. Like that guy, the JP and Morgan guy. Again, I talk hard to even like be like, oh my god, she took advantage. It's like so fun. It is fucked up, and if that was all true, it would be shitty. But it's still kind of hard to. It's not the same. It's not the same as when a man does it. It's just not as bad. It's just not as bad.
True.
She can't even physically make him do it. It's just simply not as bad. But it is fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's like he just ruined. Now there's some man who is in that situation and he can't say shit now.
Right. No one's going to believe him.
We didn't believe him before. Now we definitely don't. So yeah, no, it's shitty when people like ruin, I don't know, when they set victims back because there's a portion of the population that is like, they are just looking for a reason to hate women, and now they just gave it to, like, Amber Heard gave it to them.
Right.
She gave them like ammunition that like all like women are liars and stuff, and it's like, no, it's just her. It's just her and like maybe 5 other ones, and most of the women are probably being pretty straightforward about their abuse. They're probably like, yeah, they're getting abused, and now you just ruined it for them. Shitty. I don't know.
Yeah. I think, we tried to turn this sausage party into a clam bake, and I think any goodwill with the last 2 episodes that we may just have set back.
I was pretty pro women this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. Except for Amber Heard.
Hopefully, Ashley will bring us back next week.
I don't think she's gonna.
I think I want to get out of here before I say anything else dumb.
Well, you're Tony Knuckles' favorite podcaster.
Do you have any shows coming up?
No, I got nothing.
Later in the month, check us out. We'll be on Dom and Pickles podcast.
Hell yeah.
I don't know when it'll come out. I think we're doing on this 27th. I think we're going to go record that. So maybe it'll come out end of May, beginning of June. So look for us there. Shout out. And I got nothing.
Nothing.
See you next Thursday.
Take it easy.